the preferred gamer position. Very active, very focused on his screen. Roksa looks laid back, a bit chill. Could it be that he's too chill right now, Harry?
Maybe. I mean, maybe he understands his position at this tournament and kind of knows, you know, kind of where he sits himself inside of this group, so to speak, as at the moment, you know, up there in the top two, he's played phenomenal up to this point. Just needs to, as you said, maybe accustom himself to the new time zone and just relax as we're seeing the formation and tactical changes come in. Two different qualifying routes here for these two Renéers. Emily from the Asia region was able to qualify through the online stages and through the WESG qualifying process through the actual PES client and qualify online, whereas on the other side we have Roksa, the representative from Serbia, actually qualifying through the Serbian WESG partner event. So on one side we have someone coming from online in Emily, and on the other side a player who's already gone through the gauntlet, so to speak, of winning a tournament to get to this stage of the WESG. So two very varying qualification routes.
True, yeah, but let's not forget that to be able to qualify online, you had to win 15 games, and you had to do it convincingly as well, because there were way more than the amount of players to be able to play at this tournament to drop a 15-game win streak. Obviously, Jos Sonneveld in Dominator right here in the studio as a caster, he managed to win 15 games in a row as well, but then it went down to goal difference, of course, and Emily was one of the guys who posted a lot of goals in front and didn't concede too many, didn't concede enough to not be at this tournament. So obviously he's got what it takes to be at the highest level, but has he got what it takes to beat Roksa? That is the question right now, as these guys are gearing up at the main stage of World Esports Games 2018-2019 season. We've got over $2.5 million dollars worth of prize money at stake in total for all of the games. Of course, we've got broadcasts for all of these games, but stay tuned because it's going to be a long day of PES with a lot of matches, a lot of spectacle, a lot of emotion as well. And I'm wondering if we'll see some drama like yesterday, because obviously with Sofia 12-07 up against Atorito, things were happening on the pitch and off of it.
So many different results and varying play styles we've already seen here at the WSG. And speaking of play styles, we're seeing Roksa actually use Barcelona here. Not often we see that. I think we saw it from Alamau yesterday. He put Barcelona into practice very, very well. And most players at this tournament either going for Arsenal or Liverpool. We've seen the odd Barcelona being chosen, and looks like it's going to be Roksa, the Serbian, to use Barcelona here, but he concedes first.
Oh yeah, wow, big goal for Emily. That's exactly what he needed to get off with a bang, so to speak. And he opens up the scoring, opens his account for today with a good goal, 1-0 in favor against Roksa. That is a big goal, very important. Of course, his tournament life is on the line. He hasn't performed up to his very own high standards domestically, so to speak, on the international stage. And he has played yesterday on stream against Alamau, and it wasn't up to scratch. No, we got to be honest.
At the moment, he's finding himself a little bit way off the leaders here in Group A, as he's started the day off with just the 3 points. So a big 6 points right here against Roksa would close the gap across the two legs, and started off very, very well, slotting that one home. I think it was Mane who scored the goal for Emily. So looking for an immediate response here from Roksa as he comes forward once again with Barcelona.
Definitely, yeah, and it's looking good as well with Rakitic on the left flank. Surely he's going to finish. Yes, indeed. There it is, the equalizer for Roksa. So fast when the answer shows itself within 15 minutes in the game. You got to wonder, is this going to be Emily's day, or is he going to give this one away as well? Because I feel like he started really well against Alamau as well.
Yeah, he
did. At some point conceded one, but he made the equalizer, and then he started chipping goals, a lot of goals.
We saw Emily there try and use the goalkeeper and try and guess the way that Rakitic was going to put this one home, but you can see the power on the shot coming up in just a second was never, even if the goalkeeper was standing in the right place, which honestly he was, couldn't get to that quick enough. So unfortunate for Alison and Emily in the end. As Roksa will rocket that one home, and now we have a game.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now Roksa, he's on 12 points, right? So he's basically he's there. If he grabs this one, then he's through to the playoffs for sure. And I feel like he might already be there. Alamau is on 15 points. Interesting to see. Wondering how these... so Alamau has already played all of his matches yesterday. That's interesting.
We're thinking, me and Jos were speaking about this in the previous game, Rene, as maybe they're treating each game individually rather than 2 legs. So if you win a leg, you get 3 points, and if you win the second leg, you get 6 points.
Ah, right, that must be it, because I was wondering, because 4 times 3 points. But obviously here, there's another goal with Roksa once again taking it. So right now he's got 2 goals. Without answer from Emily just yet. After Emily started out so well, but look at that, the ball over the top. We've seen that a lot from Roksa yesterday. But back then with Liverpool, I think.
It's good to see him using Barcelona to a similar fashion. This chip through ball and a simple finish in the end. We saw Allison try and again guess the way that the Barcelona man was going to try and slot that one home, but didn't guess correctly as it's just chipped over him. So a interesting situation we have right now, Rene, is and come behind current advantage, you could say, for Roksa.
Oh yeah, definitely. Roksa, who's cruising right now, is second in the group on 12 points, and you gotta, it's got to be 3 points for each leg that you win. You're right, because obviously otherwise he wouldn't be at 12 already. That would mean he'd already played all of his matches. In fact, Alamo would have played 1 more than all of his matches. So Wijnaldum right now on the left flank, playing it into the Keita. Oh, can't get the ending pass right. So that was almost a hazardous situation for, well, for Roksa in his own backyard. And Emily trying to grab that equalizer. Obviously, he has tasted a goal in front already, but right then conceded 2 in a short amount of time. But right now, still he's doing what he needs to do. He's creating chances, creating moments, creating danger here. He's going to get another corner kick. Mohamed Salah's going to whip that one in. Probably going to be the long cross. Sadio Mane at the first post, but not enough on it to make it count. Good defending as well. Going to be a goal kick right now for Roksa. Some room to breathe for him. That's good.
It's good to see, though, Emily still creating chances. It's only 22 minutes gone, but already down 2-1 after scoring the first goal. You want to see more chances being created. You don't want to see, you know, you score in the first 10 or so minutes and then after that create absolutely nothing. So Emily just, once again, a gentle reminder over to Roksa that he is still in this contest and still has a chance.
Oh, yeah. Roksa with the low cross, going to drill it into the box. No one there to connect. No one there to meet it. And right now, Salah launching on the loose ball. He's going to pounce on it, but he doesn't manage to reach Mane. Where's that Sturridge up front? There we go. Ousmane Dembele for Barcelona, for Roksa. Ivan Rakitic, the man who drilled in the first goal. A beautiful strike from the left-hand side. Mohamed Salah right now reaches Keita, the man in the middle. He's going to try and square it up for Firmino, who's posted on the left flank, and it's Sadio Mane in the striker's position, in the classic number 9 position. Oh, Salah onto Mane. Oh, that's beautifully worked, but just puts it wide of the target. That should have been a goal, Harry. That should have been the equalizer.
Yeah, I think it should have been, and great use of the quick turn. Wow. You maybe take another touch with Mane there to get a little bit closer to the goal. I know you're banking on Barcelona defenders not closing you down in that hypothetical situation, but yeah, it was a great move. Unlucky not to be rewarded, Emily, there by a goal.
Oh, definitely. Completely undressed the defender right there. He had the corners for his picking, but he went for the quick shot and then just wide of the post. Should have taken his time, like you said. Maybe another touch, but then again, we'll never know what might have happened then, because of course there was also a left centre back right there ready to pounce. Oh, there we go. Messi into the box. Doesn't get the ball initially, but takes it away from the defender. Beautiful strike from the line. Oh, man, from the bucket line. And then he throws it in the back of the net.
Incredible strike from Leo Messi. I want to see that one again. And unfortunate for Emily, considering up the other end, he had a chance himself. You just saw there in the picture-in-picture him shake his head a little bit. He knows he had that opportunity to tie it up 2-2. Instead now with this amazing strike from Leo Messi outside the box, it's going to be 3-1 instead of 2-2.
Definitely, yeah. Great strike, like you said, from just outside of 16 meters. There we go. Takes it away from the defender. Gets his cheese picked from his bread. And there we go. Beautiful goal. Well worked. And right now, exactly what you said, Emily was about to score the equalizer, went so close to doing it, and suddenly he's looking at a 2-goal deficit. How must that feel mentally for him?
That's going to be a mentality changer. And you took the thoughts out of my head right there, because I'm looking for an immediate response right here from Emily, because that's hard to take.
Definitely, yeah. Let's hope for him that this one is going to work. No, tries to square it up for Mohamed Salah. He's not going to be able to get a touch on that. Obviously, as a defender, is positioned very, very well. It was Gerard Piqué, the Catalan legend, the man who came from La Masia, the youth system of Barcelona, and right now has been plying his trade in Nou Camp for over 10 years, more than a decade of a strong, steadfast holding at the back. Also for Spain, by the way, which is impressive because. Oh, wow, what a goal! The right foot of Messi does it equally as well as the left foot. That is absolutely insane. Oh, it was Suarez. That explains something because the former Ajax man, wow, what a strike. Beautiful.
Tremendous. Not only that, Rene, but take a look at when we see the replays, how quick and accurate these passes were in the build-up. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4,
a little step
5,
over.
And then the first time shot on the layoff. Absolutely wonderful. Tremendous build-up there from Roksa. And 4-1 now the advantage. He looks good for it.
Look at that. Oh, the back heel. That's a true Barcelona goal right there, man. A little step over from Suarez. Oh, beautiful. Well worked. Roksa right now 4-1 up against Emily. And you have to wonder, is this going to be a contest at some point again?
Well,
during the first leg.
You have to think back, don't you, to that chance that Emily had to tie things up 2-2, and in the end conceded a goal up the other end straight away. And that really was a clear-cut opportunity. Although Mane, had a shot and it went wide, you think maybe another touch in that particular situation for Emily, and it's a goal in his favour. Instead, now he finds himself almost leaking goals. You want to see him find a goal before the end of the first half to make it a bit closer of a contest. But right now, Roksa are in absolute cruise control.
Absolutely, yeah. How much different could it have been if only he'd scored that goal? It wasn't a goal that you should have scored because he had a defender to cut out, but he did that perfectly. And then he's got the sides for the picking, and then he's got the goal for himself. But he's too hasty in his choosing his options. Oh, look at that! Beautiful. Roksa is right now firing on all cylinders. He's so confident right now. Of course, 4-1 up, nothing to worry about. But we've seen first and second legs be very, very different from each other. So this one's far from over. We've got a full half to go in this one. If Emily can just pick up one more goal and reduce the deficit a bit, that will be enough to maybe turn things around in the second leg. Yeah,
and some quick passing from Roksa. That seems to be his almost staple, his trademark here in this game of PES at the moment. It's actually Emily coming forward, so a chance for him. But it's interesting to see the difference in play styles between the players at this type of competition. That's what's wonderful about the WESG. Brings players from different countries, and from different countries brings different play styles. And we've seen the likes of, in a previous game, Hassan Pajani from Iran uses skill moves and darting runs, and now we're seeing quick build-up play and quick passes from Roksa from Serbia.
Oh yeah! Oh, look at that! Roksa just pushing it underneath the goalkeeper in front of goal, but the defender is there to take it out, snuff out the danger there. Barcelona still in possession. Lionel Messi on the right flank tries to pitch it in with the one touch. Not going to happen. Luis Suarez not there to connect. It's the keeper pouncing on the loose ball, and it's Gini Wijnaldum on the right flank. Got to be honest with you, I was worried about Gini Wijnaldum's future when Fabinho and Naby Keita got bought by Liverpool last summer. I was like, this guy, is he going to be able to hold on to a place in midfield? Obviously, he was in the number 10 position at Newcastle. They got relegated. Liverpool bought him. But somehow he got turned into a number 6, into classic defensive midfielder, and he's doing it so well. He's bringing the balance in the squad, I feel.
Yeah, Jurgen Klopp obviously seeing something in Wijnaldum, but Messi right now is seeing a lot of the ball, and a dangerous man to have with the ball at his feet inside the box. Good job from Emily to get the tackle in to force the corner, but playing a very dangerous game right here.
Oh, definitely, yeah. He doesn't want to concede another one. 5-1. That's an absolute hammer blow. That's a mental blow that it's not impossible to get back from, but it's going to make it so much worse.
So looks like Malcolm coming on here for Roksa, and Shaqiri will replace Keita, and Naby Keita for Emily was actually playing as almost a central midfielder. He's pushed him a little bit further up the pitch, so Shaqiri will now be playing in sort of the attacking midfield position. So another player pushed forward here for Emily. Obviously needs himself some goals. He's going to try something different right here.
Definitely Oxlade-Chamberlain doing good work to hold off Messi in the box, and then instantly he's there on the other end to help out his teammates as well. Sadio Mane played in by Salah there on the right flank. Oh, wow, that's beautiful. Firmino with the goal for the 2, and that's exactly what we were talking about. That's exactly what Emily needed. And look at him, he's still calm. He knows there's a way back in this.
Absolutely, there is, and that is the difference that changing a formation makes, and pushing Shaqiri a little bit further up the pitch, although he wasn't involved in this move. It allowed a defender to be occupied elsewhere. That created the room for this man Mane, able to feed in Firmino, and maybe a little bit quicker if Roksa gets across. I think it was Rakitic he was actually using in his own box. If he brings Rakitic across a little bit snappier, a little bit quicker, then he blocks that ball. But Emily, well played in the build-up, and is now 4-2.
I like the way those strikers were roaming as well. Salah was on the left flank with somehow. Oh, Messi so close with his right foot. Good effort, but the goalkeeper is equal to it. Obviously, that's Alisson Becker, one of the best keepers in the world right now. The Brazilian being at some point the most expensive keeper in the world. Of course, Kepa now has that status.
It was for like a week, wasn't it?
Yeah. But Kepa now has another status as well, the man who will refuse to get off the field.
The new manager of his club.
Oh yeah, the new manager. Well, he sat on the bench for a match after that, so probably sorry, trying to regain. Oh, look at that shot! Kiri! So close to a good effort that would have eluded the goalkeeper.
This was a really good read from Emily. When he has the ball with Shaqiri, he sees who was that on the right-hand side? I think it was Origi on his right, and kind of betted that Roksa was going to cover that position with the defender he was controlling, so just ran straight forward there with Shaqiri. Took the long-range shot, but will be parried away. If he gets a goal soon from this corner, then he'll just be 1 goal down, don't forget. So next goal for Emily would certainly tie up this well, not tie up, but it would tee up this entire game.
It would totally shift momentum in his favour. It would take Roksa on a roller coaster ride that he doesn't want to be part of, for sure. Because Roksa was looking very strong, very solid. Right now he's looking a bit shaky. He's still creating chances, but he's giving away more and more at the back, it seems. Right now Jordi Alba with the throw in. Malcolm, the freshman on the field. Can he make a difference like he did yesterday for Alamau? I think that was, scoring 2 for Alamau in that first leg against Esanov. And a beautiful, well-worked Lionel Messi on the right flank once again. Was going to try and cut inside, cut it onto his magical left foot. There we go. Going to try and find space for the shot, or maybe the crossing. There's the option on his right. Sergio Roberto waiting to receive the ball. Finally gets it. Thought it wasn't going to come anymore. There we go. Messi in towards Philippe Coutinho. No room to work with. 3 defenders on his heels. There we go. Arturo Vidal for the link-up play. Fabinho is in between. There we go. Liverpool on the break. Roberto Firmino. He sees Sadio Mane pointing where he wants the ball, but he's just going to cut out the defender. Completely loses him. Xherdan Shaqiri. Salah! There we go. We've got a match, ladies and gentlemen. This first leg is far from over. 4-3, and Emily is coming back into this.
Just 1 goal down now, and you can see Roksa, he's a little bit disappointed. He's contemplating what if, because initially he was marking Mohamed Salah on this right-hand side. We see around this point, you can see the defender actually marking him, but Salah then cuts inside. Emily finds him, and that first-time shot with his left foot will make it just 1 goal, the deficit. Good job from Emily, recognising that Salah initially was covered and then just taking that extra moment to find him, and
absolutely
potentially now just 1 goal away from being tied up.
Oh yeah, scores it in spectacular fashion. The first touch straight into the top corner, and you've talked about this goal, Harry. You said it might be coming, and you said if it did, it was gonna shake Roksa. It was gonna make sure that it was a big contest again. It was gonna get exciting again. How much time do we have left? I didn't see the timer just before he scored, to be honest. But I don't feel it's gonna be a lot, so that might be in favor of Roksa, because he needs a break. He needs a reset right now. He needs to start that new game.
My question is he actually going to play Van Dijk as a centre forward here? Is he potentially going to sub him off? Because, I mean, it's interesting to see the likes of Van Dijk being used so far at the pitch, and looks like he is going to utilise him up there. So
it's the Ronald Koeman trick. It's what he did against, I think, Portugal in that friendly, or maybe, no, it was in an actual do-or-die match. It was against Germany when they were 1-1 equal, and then Van Dijk scored the winner with a beautiful volley as well. So maybe he's taken inspiration there. Look at that, the option on the right flank. It's not gonna go there. Fabinho chooses the easier way out with Xherdan Shaqiri, the Switzer. Now Mohamed Salah throws in a cross with his right foot. It's not going to reach the intended target. Oxlade-Chamberlain bringing it back in. There we go. Virgil van Dijk at the second post. You saw that cross coming in towards the second post. So that's obviously what he was going for. He's going to go for the high crosses into the box. Maybe make a little bit of a rumble there with Virgil van Dijk. He's now going to be used to link up the play with Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Cross coming in. No striker there to meet it. Barcelona is going to clear it away. Well, are they? They're being hunted right now. And look at that possession already back in the hands, or the feet, I should say, of Emily's Liverpool squad. Mohamed Salah on the left flank, looking for Van Dijk. Here it comes. No, it's actually Oxlade-Chamberlain there at the far post, trying to win the header duel. He's going to lose it. Malcolm now in a tough position. Jordi Alba trying to use Vidal, but still loses the ball again. It is so much pressure right now from Emily, and somehow Roksa doesn't feel like he's got a way to deal with it. He's scrambling right now.
Anywhere will do, and we're in the second minute of 2 added on, so maybe a long throw-in coming in here from Joe Gomez as Salah is waiting at the front post, but you can see him controlling Van Dijk. His head is going to be the target right here, but PK reads it. Matip on the edge of the box, but I think that will be just enough as Roksa clears it downfield, and it will be for him to win the home leg. And you can see in the picture-in-picture his camera at the moment shaking his head. He knows that was too close for comfort, and Emily really was coming back into this one, but he does enough, does the Serbian, to win the game.
Yeah, for Roksa it's good that there's a little break now. Hopefully for him breaking the momentum of Emily, because Emily is totally on fire right now. Joel Matip almost getting a chance. The former Schalke man would have loved to get a shot away on target there, but it wasn't going to happen, so it was going to say 4-3. But in the end phase of that match, it felt like Roksa was trying to pick up broken shards of glass with his bare hands all over the place. He was in trouble. He was really in trouble. He was under pressure, and Emily was really putting him to the sword. Scoring 2 goals in the second half, getting back from a deficit that was huge. If it was going to be 5-1 at some point, surely that match would have gone different. But let's not forget that huge chance where he could have scored the 2-2, Emily. If he had scored it, you have to wonder, how would this match have ended up? Would it have been 4-2 in favour of Emily? Or 5-2 maybe?
Would have been such a different, in terms of the complexion of the game, so many different hypothetical situations where, like you said, at that 2-2, if Emily does get that equaliser, does he then swarm from there and start to get more goals himself? Looks like we're going to see 2 more team changes here, as Emily will now be playing as Arsenal, and then Roksa will be using Liverpool instead of Barcelona. Maybe a tactical switch right there. And a reminder as well to everyone at home, stat balancing here not in play. So just the default teams, and we're seeing some defensive marking already coming into play here for Roksa. He knows the target man, and, well, excuse me, the target men, so to speak, for Arsenal. And the likes of Lacazette and Aubameyang, very quick, very pacey, and also very tall and strong up top as well for Arsenal. So he wants to make sure that those players don't get in behind his Liverpool defence, and make sure he can shore up his back line and make sure that he can launch attacks of his own in this Group A match.
Yeah, interesting to see that Roksa is obviously not happy with how that first match went, choosing to switch teams. And we're going to see Emily, who started to get into the group, also switch. Like you said, he's going to pick Arsenal. Let's see if he can work with the Gunners just as well as Liverpool, because in that second half you saw him getting the opportunities, trying some interesting things. Really, I like the way he put Virgil van Dijk on the right striker spot and just trying to whip crosses in. Didn't work out all that well, but still, he's creative.
It's unorthodox, isn't it? Yeah, it's good to see a plan B, so to speak. A reminder that these players don't need to switch teams. We saw in the previous game, Stouma versus Hassan, both teams remaining with their chosen teams in the first leg. So Stouma stuck with Arsenal and Hassan stuck with Liverpool, but looks like both these players seem to be looking for plan Bs, so to speak. And we questioned yesterday about Emily whether or not he had that plan B in his locker, and it looks like now he's starting to mix things up, because I think yesterday he stuck with Liverpool when things weren't working out in the game that I saw him play. So it's good to see him start to mix things up, whether or not that's a tactical change or a gentleman's agreement perhaps between the two players to say, hey, I want to use Liverpool as well. So yeah, obviously across the two games, home and away, I assume you get first dibs on the team selection if you are the home team. But it's going to be, who is this? This is actually Emily galloping into the lead here in the second game. Yeah, with RoksaCZV22 being a real poacher there. He's in a striker position, and he shows why. Because you'd expect Aubameyang there, and maybe RoksaCZV on the left flank. But right now he's up. He has set him up that way, but look at the run there. RoksaCZV coming in from the left flank. Perfectly finished. Beautiful work by Emily with Arsenal, and right now he's 1-0 up. He needs the points, of course, because Roksa is going to go up to 15 points. Well, he's going to share that #1 spot with Felipe Mestre until Mestre has played again. The other Brazilian in this group. We've got Alamao in here as well, don't forget. And then, of course, Emily and Pro Fares, they are on the bottom side of the table right now in Group A. Emily on 3 points, Fares on 0. I really feel like Emily needs this second leg at the very least to grab 6 points and get level on points with Felipe Mestre. Yeah, it would be a great result to grab, even if I think the first game would still be 3 points in favour of Roksa if they are playing the way I assume they are. So already 3 points in the bag for the Serbians. So even if Emily were to win this game, he still would trail Roksa in that second place position in the group. In fact, he would go up to joint first, wouldn't he, alongside Alamao? Yeah, so a lot to do. It would be certainly a great game to get 3 points out of a player who is highly ranked in the group, and whether or not that would give any kind of playoff implications for Emily, we would have to see later on in the tournament. But a good start from him either way. I actually really like the way he took his first touch with RoksaCZV for that goal. Obviously, Alisson in the Liverpool net is a little bit slow to react sometimes, so was able to shift it onto one side and made a decisive finish in the end. Yeah, definitely. What I'm wondering is, Harry, at some point, will it come into play that both the Brazilians are in the same group? Could it be that at some point Alamao is sure to go on, and that Felipe Mestre is going to walk up to him and say, hey, dude, I really need these points because the only top 2 is gonna proceed. I really need these 3 points. Just let me win one of these legs at least. Yeah, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? That would be something for the admin team to look into if that was the case. I'm sure these guys are good sportsmen and would try their hardest in every single game, but yeah, I've never seen it happen in the PES world. Usually all these guys, they do how do you say that? They do what they need to do, even if they've already qualified for the knockout stage. They get the job done and they try their hardest every single game. Exactly, yeah. Right now, Ozil trying to reach RoksaCZV, the man who's already got 1 goal in the bag. Right now, Naby Keita on the break. He's got options in front. There we go. Playing it into Firmino. Trying to link up with Sadio Mane, who sees a lot of options in the box right now. A lot of red shirts. There's the one from Mohamed Salah. Oh, beautiful! I thought he might be gonna. I thought he was gonna go for a shot. Sorry, but then he just squares it wide for was that Wijnaldum? It was, yeah. Wow. Gigi Wijnaldum, and I thought, like you, that Salah was going to hit this one first time. However, if he does that, it's on his right foot, not his stronger foot, Mohamed Salah. So Roksa, realizing this, wisely chips it back into the box. You see it right here. It would have to be a right-footed strike, but in the end, passes it back across goal for the 100% opportunity. And something that Dominator spoke about yesterday was those 100% chances and 100% sure opportunities to stick the ball in the back of the net. That's what the top players do, and that's what Roksa's done right there, and that's a great goal. Yeah, absolutely great finish, but I felt like Wijnaldum was in between 2 centre-backs. Could Arsenal have done more to defend that one? Yeah, maybe unlucky there for Emily if you're looking at that goal. Like you said, there's defenders around Roksa. There's certainly chances for him to get the ball away. So you're feeling hard done by, but you can't take anything away from Roksa. Very true. Oh, Firmino's going to get a little chance at a header. But he points it goalwards, but there's no speed, there's no strength on it. Aubameyang on the right side, talking about speed and strength. He can't beat Van Dijk, though.
That is the man at the back for Liverpool, obviously showing us why. He is a man marking Aubameyang, it seems, completely out of position. So that's good for Liverpool that they're following these players around. There we go, Ozil into Mkhitaryan, the two playmakers at Arsenal. Can they play together? It has been asked. Well, they have shown it a couple of times. Oh, Lacazette with a deflection. It's going to be a corner kick. But, could have gotten in a great volley if the defender wasn't there.
Yeah, he was charging up that volley for quite some time, and the ball dropped for him slowly. So lucky that defender was there for Liverpool. Otherwise, that surely would have been rocketing into the back of the net. We're seeing some more tactical changes come in, and like you said, there is some man marking going on. We saw that before the game as Roksa was making sure that the likes of Lacazette, the likes of Aubameyang always have a man on them and never let them in behind. It can be so dangerous when they do get in behind. As a potential opportunity there for Emily to get another goal.
I think it's smart to have the man marking on because of Lacazette and Aubameyang. Their speed, mainly Mohamed Salah right now in behind the defense. That's exactly what can happen if you don't have a marker. Oh, shot deflected wide of the target by the keeper. Gets a hand to it. Naby Keita so close to grabbing a 2-1 scoreline in favor of Roksa right here, the Serbian man. We know what he can do. Can Emily hold him off?
That is the question.
He got close in the first leg, very close.
He did. Started to come back into that first leg, didn't he?
Yeah, completely dominated the second half. We have to be honest. Roksa wasn't looking good there. It was looking very shaky. This second leg is a different match altogether, and that's the way it feels as well. Although we're getting chances right here for Liverpool, it's Roksa once again taking the lead. Offside flag going up though, so you might have thought that was a 2-1 scoreline, but it's still going to be 1-1. Firmino not too happy with that, obviously. I'd love to see Roksa's face right now.
Yeah, let's look at this decision. Oh, that's harsh. His left leg just trailing, and that's going to be the one that is adjudged to be offside. That's unfortunate, but a warning sign there for Emily, as he will be lucky that his leg was judged to be offside. That's harsh.
Definitely.
If that's happening to me, I'm a little bit annoyed.
It's Firmino's own fault. He should have gone with the standard, not so fluorescent yellow sneakers. He should have gone for just the classic blacks. Then it wouldn't have been so obvious for the linesman to see it. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Ozil, oh, wide of the target. It's going to be a goal kick, but Arsenal threatening. Emily threatening to put Roksa to the sword again.
The problem is, though, it seems very reminiscent of what we saw in the first game, as Emily had the chance in that first game to tie it up 2-2. Another opportunity there, and it's not taken by the Chinese man up there on the stage. And the more that he keeps missing those opportunities, the more that Roksa's going to get opportunities like this.
Yeah, we've seen chances at both ends. So far, just one conceded, both of them. But look at that. First time touch. Not enough to worry the goalkeeper enough. It's going to be Leno. Taking out the danger. Danger snuffed out once again for Arsenal, but you have to think, how long can this go well? How long can he keep it at 1-1? He keeps getting chances like that on the other end.
So what are the changes to be made? Alex Iwobi being considered here for Emily. On the other side, looks like it's going to be Daniel Sturridge being brought into the fold in the attacking mid position, actually, here for Roksa. And made another change there as well. I didn't quite catch who that was, but it's good to see Sturridge being brought on. Obviously not being featured as much as you might have liked in real world, but
yeah, definitely.
You know, it's good to see him being used here at the WESG.
He was getting a couple of chances start of the season, but right now it seems like Origi is more favoured by Klopp. Oh, who knows? He might still get his chances because there's many matches left to be played, both domestically and in Europe, of course. Starting with Bayern Munich tonight.
Oh, yes.
A big cracker coming up. Love to see that. Where is that tomorrow night? I think that's tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Because tonight is Juve, Atletico Madrid.
Oh, some great games.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Keita. Going to pounce on a loose ball, bring it into Salah. I like that the midfield setup. Both these guys have it exactly the same, with one defensive midfielder, one guy to the left, and then one sort of a number 10 midfield player, like the classic Bergkamp position. Or oh, there we go! Beautiful goal, well worked by Liverpool, and Roksa is ahead once again. You can see from Emily, he doesn't like that at all. He doesn't like it one bit. Shaking his head.
It's happened again, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it Emily who scored the first goal in the first leg? And
oh, yeah.
Daniel Sturridge, the man who we questioned coming on for Roksa, has played very, very well. You can see it right here. The build-up from Firmino. This turn right here is what sells most of the defenders, allows that opportunity for Sturridge to take it on his chest. And it's an acute angle, to be honest with you, Renee. It's a very tight angle to score from, but the man Sturridge does very well. This control, though, is absolutely pivotal. I think it was Alex Iwobi there in the middle, and he was sold for a cookie right there in the middle of the pitch.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles, isn't it? There we go,
like
Luca
that.
Torreira.
I like that.
I love that movie. It's been a long time. You should watch it again. There we go, Hector Bellerin. Or Bellerin, maybe, because that's how Spanish people pronounce the double L, I think. Mallorca. Yeah, it's got to be Bellerin.
That's a J, isn't it? Mallorca? Or is it LL? Or is it
LL Cool J? I'm sorry. Let's be serious. I'll be serious.
We need to know. We need to know. If anyone's in the chat right now, tell us how do you pronounce Bellerin?
Oh, what a shot! Sadio Mane straight on the outstretched hand of the goalkeeper. I love the banter, but we have to be focused because these guys are creating chances left and right. So many chances we've seen. It's a wonder that it's a miracle that it's only 2-1 just now and after an hour of play.
Important here for Emily to make sure he doesn't allow one of these chances that Roksa is getting continuously to sneak in the net as a free kick's awarded against Roksa. So a chance here for Emily to get one back, and I hate to keep saying it in the commentary, but you want to try and get a goal as soon as possible when you are down in a game. It's only one at the moment, but the next goal, if you get it yourself and you tie up 2-2, we didn't see it in the previous game despite Emily having the opportunity to do that. But if he does it here, he certainly has a chance to get back into this game.
Yeah, there's no time like today. No time like the present. Just do it. Do it now, Arnie would say. There we go. We're going to see the free kick. He's going to try and take it maybe one time.
Do you go direct right here? I was talking to Indominator about this in the previous game. I always go direct. I always go direct.
Jos as well. Well, from these kind of positions, just outside the box, Jos would take it direct as well. But a lot of pro players go for the layoff. And this is a tame effort. Weak attempt.
Looking for the top corner from that kind of range, but
yeah. I think he was trying to put his opponent off of the idea of taking a direct free kick by making it seem like he was gonna square it, but then the shot missed all urgency, missed all speed, power. There we go. Good cross from Arsenal, but too sloppy, too hasty. Trying to reach Ramsey, and it's going to be Alexander-Arnold bringing it in for Salah. Firmino using Alexander-Arnold on that right flank. He's going to whip it across. Surely. He's got strong men up front. Come on, bring it in. Sadio Mane was there. I think Wijnaldum got substituted off, so he can't have been there. But oh, Van Dijk, and it's taken on the line by Leno. That would have been a crucial goal.
That's unbelievable. How does Leno keep that one out?
Yeah.
Incredible. Fine margins.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Could have been 3-1 right now, but instead we're going to see Arsenal on the other end trying to create some danger. It gets snuffed out. Daniel Sturridge, beautiful ball in for Mane. Is he quick enough? No, keeper comes out, heads it away. Reminds me of that header of Joe Hart for England against Sweden.
Don't talk to me about that.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Come on, even as an Englishman, you have to have looked at that goal and thought to yourself, what am I looking at?
It was pretty amazing, but it wasn't as good as the goal that Joe Cole scored against Sweden. So we're about even, I'd say.
Yeah. Very true.
Still one of my all-time favourite goals.
Joey Cole, legend. Andy Robertson, right now a legend in the making, perhaps, because he's doing very good. Andrew. Oh, Sturridge with the step over for Mane to pounce onto, but it's a defender right there to collect the loose ball. Keeper's gonna take no time in releasing that shot on towards Lacazette. He brings Aubameyang into play. Danny well, but we've got three fast guys up front. Aubameyang just can't get it. Just put a toe onto it, man. Need the sliding. Have a go. And there we go. That's interesting.
He's very intense, and
we've seen this man before.
He is looking intently on at the PES action here at the WESG.
To be honest, I think he's looking at you, Harry.
I mean, most people are, but back to the game. Time running out now for Emily. And
Harry's not going to sleep tonight.
It's going to be my nightmares. But Roksa at the moment looking good to get all 6 points in this Group A affair, and it would be a tremendous result. He is on the ball at the moment with Salah, but just needs to tick the time down. And the man who won the Serbian WESG partner event to qualify for this entire thing is looking to get 6 points and potentially even top the group.
Oh yeah, definitely. Roksa's looking solid. He's about to post maybe his second win against Emily if he can hold on to this. And right now he's got the ball. He's got everything it takes. He's running with Salah, the Egyptian king, bringing in Sadio Mane. He's going to take his time. Oh, that's a well worked cross for well worked through ball. Sorry for Mohamed Salah.
Advantage played, but that will be brought back. And it's frustrating now for Emily because the ball is at the wrong end of the pitch and the time is at the wrong end of the timer as well. So all you have to do right here is play it short, and wouldn't be surprised to see the kitchen sink being thrown at Roksa at the moment and just go all out and go as attacking as possible.
Yeah, of course he's going to have to play high pressure. What is happening right now at the side of Liverpool? He's just going to take it easy. Maybe he's going to play the ball back towards his back line. Play it around with these 5 guys in the back, and Fabinho right before them. Fabinho looks tired though. He's completely drained.
You can see the defender coming on, and it's unsurprising to see Roksa at the moment with just a couple of minutes to go bring one of his attackers back into his defence, and in response to that, Emily's thrown some players forward, so needs to be careful that he doesn't give the ball away too soon. But that's going to be the dagger in the heart as Roksa gets his third, and surely that is all 6 points here in Group A.
That's it, yeah. We are in injury time right now, so these guys, they've got it, and they know it. And they're celebrating. Look at that beautiful stadium. Sturridge very happy with that header from the free kick. Just when you think he's going to try and kill off the game and play around at the backside, he just whips in across with Salah from the free kick and just hats it home with Sturridge. That's a good header as well. Has a nasty bounce on it. Keeper can't get down soon enough, and he's never going to save that.
Yeah, and Emily's probably asking himself, where are his defenders jumping right here? I think was that Koscielny or potentially even Kolasinac there in the box and just didn't jump up, get up high enough for it, and Sturridge is the beneficiary, and Roksa surely will be getting all 6 points.
Oh yeah, definitely. Aubameyang, he's still going to try. Emily, you got to applaud him. You got to appreciate his efforts. Look at that. It's beautiful. Oh, that's well worked as well. He might even get one. Yeah, he's going to get it. He's not going to be in time, but look at that. The Phantom Striker trophy. That's what you're doing it for, isn't it?
So you're saying there's a chance.
Is there a chance? I think time is gone.
I think so too.
But you have to applaud his efforts. He's still going to try and score a goal. And he scores a beautiful goal for us to commemorate. Look at that.
Yeah,
well done.
If you're Roksa there, you're probably wondering why Allison doesn't even try a little bit harder to get a touch to this. Obviously, it's very close to him, but if he gets down a little bit quicker there, Allison, he
maybe
gets
stay on his feet
and
whip out a leg.
Yeah, but either way, we have a last-minute chance here for Emily. But I don't think there's going to be time. That was the last kick of the game.
Yeah, and these guys, they've shown us a great